Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's Slim and Tone Total Body Strength Workout. Okay, bringing you another strength training session today. This is great. It's great to see you working on your strength. It's so important for any age, but particularly when we get on up into our late 40s, 50s and beyond, where we start to lose muscle mass as we age, start to lose a little bit of bone density, and we can really help ourselves by lifting weights and keeping the bones nice and strong. Maintaining muscle on your frame is the best way to help your body maintain a healthy weight. So great to see you here. Well done. Now let's dig in those heels, bring in some arms, and let's gradually bring up that heart rate. Okay, now what are we doing today? So we have 3 sets of 4 exercises, and we're repeating each set twice. So each set will be 8 minutes. So that'll make the whole workout 24 minutes. Now I'm going to keep you moving here. If you do really need to have a little break, pause the video, take a little sip of water, give your wrists a little break, come back when you feel ready. Okay, good. Slight bend in the knees here and pressing in those toes. Now let's push out. Start working the chest right from the get-go, right in the warm-up. Good. Push and pull, push and pull. As you push away, you should feel your shoulder blades protracting, pushing away. That means they're widening behind you. And as you pull back, you should feel them retracting. So that's lovely. It's lovely to keep your shoulder blades moving and mobile, and that keeps them really, really healthy, because it's not really they're not really a joint that you would think about much. Like we all think about our ankles, our knees, and most definitely our hips, but we never seem to think about those poor old shoulder blades. So keeping them healthy is important. Push and pull, push and pull. Good. Drive those elbows back. Let's do 4 and 3. Keep the legs going. 2 and 1. Okay, let's count out the legs. 4, 3. Let's take it up into some knee raises so we can stretch out the glutes, the bum, and work the hip flexors. 2 and 1. Drive the knee up. Good. And up and up. Good. Now, even though this is not a cardio workout, you get a little bit of cardio here in the warm-up, and I always start off my warm-ups, whether I'm doing it for YouTube or myself, with a little bit of cardio. Okay, and that's just simply to get the heart beating faster, so it'll drive blood and drive your blood and your circulation around your body. Again, gets you warmer quicker. That's it. Good. Let some oil go to those joints. Some mornings are badly needed. Good. And up and up. Well done. Drive the knee up. Good. Should feel a nice stretch now in your bum. That's it. And lift and lift. Good work. Lift and lift. Forward and back. Now you can stay on the spot if you want to keep the coordination very basic. Good. I like to move off the spot. I think it really helps with ankle mobility. Lifting and lifting. Good. Lift and lift. Let's do another 10 seconds. Good. Keep going. And then we'll take it into some little mini side lunges or side stepping. 4 seconds. 3, 2 and 1. Now hold your feet together, step out to the side, put your feet back together, and other side. Now if you want to, your feet, you can go a little deeper, go for that. Now our first exercise is a side lunge. I'm going to go with 1 dumbbell for that, and that is, I'm going to just go with the blue 3 kilogram, just 1, so that'll be about 6.5 to 7 pounds. So if you have a selection of weights, this workout might work well if you want to use them today. Don't worry if you don't have any weights. You can do this body weight as well. Good. And out. Now you're getting a little bit deeper with those hips, not your chest. Keep your chest upright. That's it. Good. So I'm going to pass back and forth depending on how I feel. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to do everything with the heavier weights, and I feel, I'll drop down today, and then sometimes I feel, I'll just stick with the lighter weights today, and then I end up going with the heavier ones. So it all depends on how you feel, but just have everything you need for your workout, have it handy. Good, I'm getting a little deeper here now. Flexibility is coming into those inner thighs. Let's do 2 more. Last 1. Now let's circle the arms. Keep the legs going though. Just step your foot in and out. That'll keep the heart rate up a little bit for you. Okay, now actually I've nearly forgot to say, I'm going to do seated back flies today. So if you have a chair, keep that chair handy. Okay, if you don't have it, you can just do standing back flies. I'll show you now in a second, but I love doing them on the chair. I find you get such an amazing range of movement on the chair. So I'm going to use mine today. Like I say, if you don't have one handy around you, you can do it standing. Now I am going to do mountain climbers as well. Now you can actually do it on the chair, lower yourself down onto, let's rest out these arms, lower yourself down onto a household step like that, or an exercise step or coffee table, or you can go all the way down to the floor. So whatever you want to do with mountain climbers, okay? Let me just show you that one. You keep going with step touch while I show it to you. So what we're doing is, make sure the chair, if you're using a chair, is pushed up against something solid. Step back, abs engage. We're going for 4. It's great tummy work, great shoulder work. 4 there, and then you're going to come up, put your hands behind your head and bring your rib cage gently down towards the knee, moving towards you, coming up towards you. 4 and 4. Okay, so that's what we're doing there. The back flies, just sitting on the chair, and we'll be doing a fly on the chair with the dumbbells, or you can come up and just bend over and do a bent over fly if you don't want to use a chair. But it's great if you're feeling a bit fatigued and you don't want to be in that seated position yourself. The chair will support you. I think everything else is okay. Let's do some calf raises. Let's get into some calf raises. Good. And I like to get the calves worked. Even body weight, it's just wonderful. If you want, you can hold a dumbbell in your hand, or 2 even, and increase the intensity. Good. I think everything else we're doing is fine. There's nothing really there standing out to me that is too complicated. I have a box squat as well. Now you will need a chair or some sort of box to do a box squat. Again, you can just do a regular squat if you want to. So you'll be doing a squat and shoulder press or a squat thruster. I'm going to do sitting in the chair, holding the weights up, suspended above the shoulders, sitting on the chair and reaching up to work the shoulders. Okay, shoulder press. That's it. Good. Now keep going with those calf raises. I want to show you the first exercise. So I'm going to have 1 dumbbell in the hand. I'm going to start off with the right leg. So left leg, reaching down, and then right leg pendulum or side leg lift. So reaching down, left leg, right leg pendulum, and then round 2 we'll switch around to the opposite side. So we'll have the right leg lunging and then the left leg doing the pendulum. Okay, we ready to start? I'm raring to go. I hope you are too. It's 15:45 today, in case I didn't mention it to you. Okay, I'm going to go with this for the first exercise. All right, let's get going. Pull that belly button into your spine. We go with that left leg first. I'm going to reach down actually. Get the dumbbell ready to reach down. Reach down and pendulum. Reach down, pendulum. Good. Now our inner thighs are lovely and warm after all those side stepping or side lunging we just did there in the warm up. But if you have trouble with side lunging, just step out to the side, reach down a little bit, and then go into a little side leg lift. Again, you're just decreasing the range of movement, which decreases intensity. Good. Well done. And lift. Good. And squeeze. And squeeze. Now I'm bringing back the Romanian deadlift. That's next, but we're going to add a bicep curl to it. So if you want to watch me here, abs engaged, stick those glutes out behind you, run the weights down by your knees, and then into a bicep curl, okay? Work on your stance there. You might have to widen your feet a bit more. Just see what you can do that suits you. Don't go down all the way to your shoes. I think a lot of people end up just rounding the back when they do that. I love this exercise. It really works the posterior chain. That's all the muscles that run behind you there. Lower back, your bum muscles, your glutes, hamstrings. Should be feeling a bit of a pull on the hamstrings. Hopefully you are. Good. Wonderful tummy exercise. You may not think it, but the body has to try and keep you from tipping over. So it switches on those abdominals. Well done. Don't rush it. We've 2 rounds, so don't rush. Good work. Will we fit in one more? And squeeze out. Well done. Okay, now squat and calf raises. You can decide what weight you want for that. Actually, it's a narrow squat, so I'm going to use 2. So it's a narrow squat. Sorry, I was meant to change that on the board. And let me do that again. Narrow squat, calf raise. Narrow squat, calf raise. Sit down, calf raise. Well done. So again, when you're doing a narrow squat, make sure that your chest, your back stays straight, stick your bum out behind you just like the RDLs. That's it, good. And then just come up for your calf raise. Gently pressing those heels into the floor. Well done. Now our box squat's next. And the shoulder press. So if you're doing it on the chair, just pull it out and have it handy there. Okay. So all we're doing is, you know, your box squat. Rest the weights up on the shoulder. Stand up, press the weights above your head. Sit down, stand up, press the weights above your head. Good. And reach up. Try not to lean backwards. Reach up. Sit your bottom down. Reach up. Good. Bottom to the chair. Wonderful exercise if you're learning how to squat. Now this is exercise 4 in set 1. And we're going to repeat them again to bring it up to 8 minutes. So we're back to the side lunge and the opposite leg side leg lift or pendulum. So we have to start on the right for the lunge. Burning out the shoulders a little bit now. Good, well done. What a lovely exercise, gets that heart rate up. Now, you don't want to wait, you don't want rest. Get yourself going with side lunge and then the opposite leg lift, okay? Side lunge. Take a rest if you need it, there's no harm. You can even add extra time to your rest time. And lift. Don't worry if you can't get the dumbbell too close to the ground, that's not what we're looking for. Just reach down, side leg lift. Good, and lift. Reach down and lift. And again, make sure you're really squeezing those muscles in around that hip area, that upper part of your leg, that glute medius and glute minimus. Good. We've got those Romanian deadlifts coming back again with the bicep curl. Well done. Okay, now let's get going. If you want more reps, you can start. Okay, get your stance there, abs engaged. Let that bottom lead behind you. Once you let that bottom stick out and lead, that lengthens out those hamstrings. There's your work beep. For anyone that needed that rest. And squeeze out your glutes on the way up. Good, squeeze them out. Good, run those weights down by your legs, just below those knees. And then come up and squeeze out. Now we have our narrow squat coming next with calf raise. I was going to just do a squat with calf raise and I thought, well, we're doing a box squat afterwards, so I'll switch that up. And then I forgot to write down narrow squat on the board. But I have it straight in my head now. Good, and squeeze it out. Well done. Feeling the hamstring stretching out nicely there, it's lovely. Okay, now narrow squat. So we know this one here. And then calf raise. Now, if you want to, you can add a bicep curl with the calf raise. I was going to do that round 1, but I thought it was a little bit too much coordination, but I don't know, it seems to be okay here. Narrow. Good. Narrow squat. Well done. Bicep curls optional. If you want to really just focus on your calf muscle, your calf raise. Keeping that back nice and straight for me. And curl. Sit down. and curl. Well done. And curl. And curl. Keep going. There you go. Well done. Now we're into our box squat is next, or you can just do a squat on the chair. Okay. Sitting ourselves down. Let's get down, get the weights up above the shoulders and be ready for it. Good. Sit down and reach. And reach. Sit down and reach. Good. Drive that weight up over your head. Well done. Now we're moving on to set 2 next. So we're going to start with an upright row. Single arm, other arm, then double. So single, single, double. That's the first one. And then we'll have our chair seated back fly. Good. And sit down and reach. Well done. Okay, now you might need a little rest for the arms here, but let me show you the move. It's upright row. 1, 2, 2 together. Okay? All right. Choose the weights that you'd like to work with. Let's go. 1, 2, 2 together. 1, 2, 2 together. That's it. Keeping your spine nice and tall and nice and straight. And then drive the weights up, nice high elbows, working those trapezius and rhomboids in the upper back. So we're working on our posture with this exercise, keeping the shoulders healthy. Good. And lift it up. Well done. 1, 2, and lift. Keep going. 1. Now get ready, get your chair ready if you want to do the seated back fly. Now I'm going to just drop down a little bit for that. I feel the lighter weights, I can get more range of movement. Okay, make sure you're not too near any walls or that. Sit your bum down, bring your chest down, and gently bringing those weights out to the side, either side. Okay, lift and lower, lift and lower. That's it, good. Gently squeezing your shoulder blades together. Now we have a tricep extension next. I'm going to stay with these weights here, these kilograms, 1 kilogram each by 2 pounds, because I find when I'm doing a tricep extension upright, I'm not as strong as I am on the floor. But today I said I'd choose going upright, but you can lie on the floor and do your skull crushers. Same thing, just lying down. Okay. Right, so I'm choosing single arm today. Okay, let's go with it. So arms up. If you want more work, you can go straight away. Single, 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 single. Now, I'll face you here so you can actually see that we're trying our best to keep the elbows in line with the earlobe. Good. And reach right up. Long arm right up to the ceiling here. Long arm up to the ceiling. Good. Now our next exercise is a back row with the palms facing up. Now with the palms facing up, I find it's a little trickier than the palms facing the body, which we normally do here. So beware of that when you choose your weights. Good. And straight up and straight up. Good work. And last one. Okay, so you're going to sit your bum down, face your palms up and row back. Now if you're feeling tired after the few exercises, you might want to try a lighter weight. Experiment yourself and see how you go. Okay, let's get the bum down, chest stays up, row back. This is a lovely variation of a back row. So you're rowing, row, good. Now feel the shoulder blades squeezing together again. So we've got a good amount of back work in today. We'll get a chest exercise in before we finish out today, just to even out that body a little bit. Well done. Good. Now we're going to go back to the upright rows when this is finished. Good. Really feeling now the muscles between your shoulder blades working really hard. Breathe in, breathe out. Good work. Okay, so how did you get on with those upright rows? I'm going to go back to these heavier ones. I felt they were quite doable. Okay, belly button to spine. And 1, and 2, and 2 together. 1, and 2, and 2 together. It's incredible exercise. I can really feel everything working there behind me. Very powerful. I like to keep a little gap between the dumbbells here. I just find that takes a little bit of pressure off the collarbone. 1, and 2, and 2 together. That's it. Good. 1, and 2, and both together. That's it. Good. Keep going. 1, and 2. Dumbbells should be getting heavier now. They sure are for me. Okay, now let's go with a seated. Seated on the chair. Back fly. That's it. Okay, so bring your chest down towards your legs. And if your weights are on the light side, just be careful that you're not just flinging the weights. We want to actually make sure we're contracting those shoulders, working the back of the shoulder here. That's it, good. Keep your neck relaxed for me. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Well done. Lift and lower. And again, just engaging those shoulder blades. Lift and lower. Lower the weight slowly so that you work against gravity. A couple more seconds to go. Well done. Okay, lovely exercise. Now, how do you get on with tricep extensions? I know sometimes it can be hard to figure out a weight that works with the triceps. All right, so I'll face you here and we're going to reach up to the ceiling, get ready, and then gently bring that dumbbell down towards your upper back there, so you're just behind your neck, and extend. Again, keeping the elbows tucked in for me. Good. Well done. Hopefully by the end of the 45 seconds, you're feeling your arms kind of quivering a little bit, getting heavy. That's what we're looking for. Try not to rush it. Slowly and extend. And always remember, you can make light weights feel heavy by slowing down the tempo. Now we're back into the back rows. Okay. Now I'm going to stay with palms up, so I'll stay with the lighter weights because of the palms up. But like I was saying, you can rotate the palms, face the palms towards you, go with a heavier weight and try it that way. Okay, sometimes that works for some people. Right, sit your bum down, abs engaged. And pull back. Pull back. Good. Drive those weights back behind you. Well done. Keep going. We're heading into set 3 now, and we're going to do a twisting torso reach. Okay? Now, it's actually quite common, that exercise on the channel. I've done it a few times. You might be familiar with it once you see it. Try and sit down a little bit more and work those glutes, those bum muscles for the last 15 seconds. And your thighs, you'll feel them burning a little bit. Pull back. Good. That's where a mirror comes in handy, because you'll find yourself rising up, band up. There you go. Okay, what did I say we were on? Yes, the twisting torso reach. So I'm going to go with a heavier weight for that. Just one weight will do. Okay, so I want you to pivot on the knee and twist. Okay, leave the other side for round 2. I think it's nice just to focus on one side here. It just takes that coordination out of it, so it allows you to focus completely on your tummy muscles working. Twist on that knee for me. Twist. Good. Well done. And reach. Good. Lovely shoulder mobility here. You can really feel that upper chest and that shoulder. Getting a good workout here. Turn on that toe. That's it. Couple of seconds left. Now remember, you have to remember what side of the room you're reaching for there, because we have to switch for round 2. Now we have our chest adductions. So I'm going to go heavy with those because I find this exercise quite doable. So crossing the chest. Good. Now we're crossing that midline again. If you imagine that there's an imaginary line from your head down to the floor there, cutting your body in half, just the center of your body. And anytime you cross a limb over that midline, we call that adduction. So this is a chest adduction. That's where it gets its name. And that works the chest. That's it. Good work. Slow it down. Return slowly. You can go up at a fast tempo if you want to, for a count of maybe 1, but hold it for a split second and then come down from maybe a count of 3. And that really allows your muscles to work against gravity. Now we have ski squats. Now I'm going to go down a little bit for that one because I find the big ones I'm always bumping off my legs. So ski squat, ski, ski. Okay, now another familiar one with all the workouts, maybe apart from the walking, because I like to keep you stepping with that, those ones. Ski, ski, good. Well done. And squeeze out your bum on the way up. That's it, good. I like this exercise. Brings a little bit of mobility into your workout. And you'll notice you're sitting down, coming up, sitting down, coming up. So it's wonderful lower body exercise. And you bring in the tummy by twisting a little bit there to the side. Now we have the mountain climbers, so we're going to work our tummy a little bit more for the last move. 4 mountain climbers, and then we're going to stand up tall. I just showed it to you there in the warm up. And you have your 4 prisoner, okay? Knee to rib cage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up, knee to rib cage, okay? Right, let's get as many as we can into our time. Belly button to spine. 1, squeeze out those tummy muscles. 3, 4, come up, and 1, squeeze it out. 3, 4. So bringing that rib cage or that knee up to that rib cage or rib cage to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to face me. I'm just going to face you there. You can just stand up from your chair and do it from facing your chair. You don't have to keep twisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Really feeling that across the abs. Right, now to do the other side for your twisting, torso reaches. Okay, so again, just pivoting and reaching to the other corner, the opposite corner of the room. Let's go. Make sure you're turning on the toe. Reach. It's like a wood chop. That's it, well done. Feeling a lovely stretch for the trunk, that torso. Good. And reach. Well done. Reach up. Reach up. Good. Use your breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Keep moving. Come on, you can do it. Well done. Good work. Reach up. Come on, you can do this. Well done. Now we have our chest adductions again. I can't believe they've come around this quickly. Okay, so we're just going to cross. If you want to get more reps in, you can start before that beeper, no problem. Good. Reach and reach. Slow it down there on the return, like I was saying, round 1. Good. And reach. The ski squats are next. This brings up the tempo a little bit before we finish out. Well done. Reach and reach. Good. Nice Nice and slow on that return. About 10 seconds left. Arms should be feeling that little bit heavier, especially round 2. Good, and there you go. Now, changing down for those ski squats, and then we'll finish off with the mountain climbs and tummy crunches. Okay, all right, so this is a lovely tummy exercise as well. Try your legs maybe a little bit, not so wide, so because you don't want to bump the dumbbells off your legs. Quite narrow the legs are. Ski, ski. Good. Squeeze your bum as you come up. Keep your head up high, chest up high. Let the legs do the work there for you. Good. Come on, keep going. This is a nice fun exercise. Well done. Ski and ski. Keep going. Less than 20 seconds, and then we move on to those 4 mountain climbers, 4 knee raises, prisoner knee raises. I might face the chair to the camera so I don't have to keep turning around. You don't have to turn around, guys. You can stay facing your chair. I was just doing that to be courteous to you. Okay, so 4 mountain climbs. Now, if you want more reps, go for it. Okay, so we're going to drive our knee. Put your hands on the chair. 1, knee under the chest. 3, 4, push up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can, if you find this is too much for you, you can maybe stay with the mountain climbs. If you find this driving up and down is too much. Don't forget, you can make the mountain climbs harder as well. We're on the subject of making it harder and easier by going down onto a coffee table or a step or even the floor. So you'll be getting yourself up and down off the floor. 2, 3, 4. Good. We might get one more in. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Will we finish them? Come on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. Strong till the end we are here. Strong, lively ladies. Okay, let me turn off all the beeps. All right. Well done. That was a wonderful workout. It was a lovely mix of exercises. And if you have a variety of weights, it really is wonderful. But don't worry if you don't. Body weight's fine. Or like I know some people tell me they use their soup cans or their water bottles. That's fine. But it is great if you can invest in a pair of dumbbells. If your birthday is coming up or something, there's something for your to put on your birthday list. But wonderful investment, really, really is. And if you're doing my workouts regularly, they won't go to waste. I always try and get these strength workouts in. Always have my dumbbells lying around, and I'm always, working on my strength 2-3 times a week. I think it's really, really important that you are lifting those weights. Now I'm going to link up my cool down. You'll find a link in the description box below this video here, and I've added a new cool down to it. So only 10 minutes, so that that's to allow you to fit it into your busy schedules. Drink your water, make sure you're hydrating, very, very important. And I will see you in the next video. Big thumbs up to you for working on your strength. See you soon.